Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in today to the Dahlia Sewciety. My name's Kristen and today I've got a bumper episode full of wonderful shirt dress suggestions. A lot of them that you have given me, thank you so much. I've had a really great load of suggestions from my YouTube episode. A lot of them are ones that I haven't thought of. There's quite a few big four patterns as well here. And I've also got my favourite list of shirt dresses, ones that I've sewn and things that are also on my list that I'd like to make. I find them really, really practical. I think a shirt dress is fabulous because not only do you get to wear it as a dress, you can also wear it undone and open as a duster if you modify it. You can add belt, tie. They're great for all seasons. There's no reason you can't dress a shirt dress up for wearing on a winter's day with maybe with a nice trench coat, boots, belt, or perfect for summer for just a breezy, easy wearing shirt as well. Now, with shirt dresses, there's no reason why you would have to have a collar. A lot of people have made suggestions here for shirt dresses that are just buttoned through, maybe with Mandarin style collar or no collar. But a collar is always a fabulous addition, and there's so many ways of popping a collar on. There's a lot of different instruction methods. It really depends on your favorite ones. And if you've never sewn a collar and collar stand, don't be scared. I know that the best instructions I've found would probably have to be from Kate at Pattern Emporium. A lot of her shirts and shirt dresses have fabulous collar options. Collars either have a collar or collar stand, of course, the Mandarin style, or there's also the camp style collar, which hasn't got that traditional style stand, and it's more of an open style wide collar. There's also one that I know that I Am Patterns I've made in the past. It has no collar stand at all, but just a collar sewn on. So that looks fabulous as well. So there's so many different ways of attaching a collar that you shouldn't be afraid of. And I think once you've really done one or two, you can master it and feel quite confident. One thing that I find makes a huge difference is the interfacing. If you go for a really stiff iron-on interfacing, it can really affect how malleable the collar will be to sew on. And of course, collar stands can be quite tricky, and you need to make sure you do your proper seam allowance around the curved bit. Once you've got that right, I think it makes a lot of difference. And the woven interfacing, I think, is fabulous. And when I first started sewing shirts and shirt dresses, I had many a disaster with collars. Sometimes the collar stands wouldn't meet up with the neckline. It's always a great idea to stay stitch around your neckline as well, because it sort of helps ease the collar in. But I think the main thing is to make sure your notches are all marked correctly so you can even them up with the front pieces of your placket, the back of your neckline. Little things like that make all the difference. Wonder clips are also great for attaching collars as well. So there's so many ways to make the job easier that once you know what you're doing, it really does help get that perfect looking collar for your shirt dress. Before I get going on the list of suggestions, I am wearing today the beautiful fabric that was in the Bespoke box for August, which was Neptunes Daughter. This is a really lovely viscose lawn, and the pattern I'm wearing today is the Swimstyle patterns at Ritual Dress. This was a wonderful pattern that had a discount in the Bespoke box for August, and I think a lot of you had gone on to purchase this. It's a wonderful Aussie design mum and daughter team called Sharon and Justine from New South Wales. They have got some beautiful easy wear style patterns, but this dress really spoke to me. I love the beautiful deep cuffs. I love the drawstring option for the waist. That's another fantastic thing as well, because I love a bit of waist definition. Having that drawstring really does help sort of cinch you in, but you can easily adjust it if it's too tight. That's one thing I find that I'm not a huge fan of a overly fitted shirt dress, but there is one here on my list that I would love to make. I'll pop some pics in so you can see exactly how this ritual dress turned out. made the size 14. I found it to be a fabulous fit. The instructions were perfect. Step-by-step instructions there they give you. There is also a sew along with that ritual dress pattern too. If you're not confident doing it on your own, definitely think about following the sew along because it really does help hold your hand all the way through. But really happy with this dress. I think it'd be beautiful in a short sleeve for summer. So I think that the thing that I really love about them is that they can really take on any kind of style you're going for if you want to dress it up and accessorize it with the shoes and belt, or if you want to just wear it for a simple summery day dress, you've got those options there. So I'm going to take you through a list of some fabulous suggestions that my wonderful subscribers have made. So thanks so much for that, guys. The first one, classes are on, is from Georgiana, and she has suggested the True by Shelby. Now, although it's not a traditional style shirt dress, being a button through front, it does give you that option that you can have it with that shirt feel. It is an option without a collar. So if you're going for, if you prefer a shirt dress without a collar, this is the one to make. Now, I made this dress probably about 3 years ago now and loved the beautiful princess seam lines throughout it. Love the fit of it, that nice deep V neck. And also you can make it in a jumpsuit as well, which is what I did. The thing I love about this is it's got the back ties that you can shape in the waist. So it's got quite a bit of ease throughout it, but very, very easy to give you that bit of shape. So great suggestion there from Georgiana. Another great suggestion, which is a favourite pattern of mine, was from Kaz Cole, and someone else actually suggested it as well. I think Bio Char, okay, at Bio Char, they both suggested the Pattern Emporium all-in easy fit shirt. Now that shirt can be made into a dress as well. I made a fabulous version of this last year in a Dashwood Studios rayon, and I added on that the Meet You There dress puff sleeve. So you can add on a nice dramatic sleeve if you wanted to do that. And I think if you wanted a structured style sleeve, think about making that in a cotton wool because it would add a lot of oomph to the sleeve and give it a bit more stability. So that one's a fabulous shirt or shirt dress to make. I've made a couple of actual shirts in that too. So great instructions there from Kate from Pattern Emporium. Another great suggestion was from Karen Matthewson, and she has said the Atelier Jupe Florence dress. And although it's not a traditional style shirt dress, it is a wrap style shirt dress. It has got like a faux style shawl style collar as well. So it's a really interesting shape. So love Atelier Jupe patterns. Sophia Wallace 805 has suggested the McCall's 6696, and I've had quite a few people suggest McCall's patterns for Big Four. If you're wanting a shirt dress, it's a Big Four. It sounds like McCall's have great options there. Jennifer Keast has suggested the Tilly in the Buttons Lyra shirt dress, and although I don't stock Tilly in the Buttons shirt or patterns, I should say, this Lyra shirt dress is one that I've been looking at for quite a while, and I've heard great things about it. And Jennifer says she extends the placket to make it a button through the whole way, and that gives her a lot of different options to wear. Rather than just the front part, the top part button through. A couple of people that suggested the brand new pattern from Stylark. We've got Kiwi and Sue Geedy 9873. They've both suggested the Stylark Tatum. Now, if you haven't seen the brand new pattern, I have just got them in store. Stylark Tatum dress. This is a fantastic dress. I think it would be amazing in denim or a drill. I am getting some tencel denim blends in very shortly, and also some tencel linen blends. This would be a fabulous one. The way they've styled it, it's got a lot of seam line details and top stitching. It has got a real kind of Western vibe to it. I really love that, the fit through the waist and those kind of little tabs on the side to give you that waist definition as well. So think about maybe putting some nice standout buttons to make a feature there as well, but really great looking pattern. The ladies at Stylark just keep coming out with more and more fabulous patterns, and I really love the way they fit too. That's one on my radar to make because as soon as it came out, I thought this would be fantastic for a spring dress, and I think there's no reason why you couldn't shorten the sleeve if you're wanting to have it more of a warmer weather option. And Linda Main has suggested the McCall's Josie, which is 603 30. That's another one to look at if you're loving a big 4. And we've also got Shuri's Honey has suggested the Megan Nelson Matilda dress, which I do have in store. A lot of people love that Matilda. It's a very classic style shirt dress pattern as well. Some fantastic suggestions there. And there's a few things that I look for when I'm shopping for a shirt dress pattern. I do love some kind of option to give a waist definition, whether it be a tie or a drawstring. I really love a mitered side split, like a mitered corner side split. They really do give a lovely detail. I do prefer a button through style because it gives me the options of wearing it open like a dusted jacket as well. Now this is the one I've got on the Ritual. I'm just going to show you the line drawings because I forgot to do that before. That's the Ritual. You can see you can make that with or without the drawstring casing or just with a tie, and you can make that in a shirt as well. So it's a really fabulous pattern to definitely think about looking at that one. Now, one of my favourite shirt dresses that I've made in the past that I really, really love, and it's very similar to the Ritual dress, I must say, in as far as the casing, but it has got a different option for pockets on the front. There's a really lovely pleat style pockets. Also got that camp style collar, so it's a bit of a different style collar to the Ritual dress, but that one is fantastic. It's beautiful in cottons, linens, viscose as well. You've got plenty of options there. I think you can quite easily lengthen the sleeve in that. But yeah, similar to the Ritual, but a few different options there as well. And of course, named clothing patterns always look fabulous on. I love the fit of that one. I think I made the 44 in that, and it was one that I wore heaps last summer. The other one we've talked about is the Tilly. A few of these were options I already had written down. If you prefer one that's not as fitted through the skirt, there's the Take the Chance dress. That has options to do the half button or the placket button or the full button through, and you've got a bit of a gathered skirt, so a bit similar to the Tilly and the buttons, but of course Kate lets you mix and match a lot of her sleeves for her other patterns. I made one of these last year in a beautiful viscose crepe. I love it. I think it's a really great versatile little pattern as well with lots of different options there. The other one is the Ocean Days oversized shirt as well from Pattern Emporium. You could quite easily lengthen that to make it into a shirt, dress or duster. So Pattern Emporium have got some great, they've got the All in Easy Fit, the Ocean Days, and the Take the Chance. So heaps of options there. But yeah, as I say, I do love the fact that Kate will put the mashability of the pattern and what sleeve option you can mix and match with your other woven Pattern Emporium patterns. Now, Marsha Stoll, another great Aussie designer, has got the Aaliyah shirt dress for our May box last year, and we had the Harvest Moon, the checked cotton gauze material, and that will give you options for heaps and heaps of different line drawings. I'll pop a pic up so you can see exactly what I mean. There's options to do the collar stand or the Mandarin style collar, the short sleeve, the long sleeve, lots of different pocket placements as well. Here was a collab between Marsha or Tari, Marsha Style, and also La Di Da patterns, I think, in Germany. So that was a really great pattern that gives you endless options there as well. So I can highly vouch for that pattern. One of my favourite pattern companies for diverse and different patterns and great size range, of course, 0 to 30, is Stylark Patterns. I've talked about their Tatum woven dress pattern, which is one of their new ones. They've got heaps of different shirt dress options, and I stock just about all of their range of multi-size paper patterns. So they're 10 to 22, but their patterns do go up to a 30. So if you prefer a PDF, you can go up to a size 30 in Stylark. They've got a really great dress called the Palmer woven shirt dress. It's just been released last month. Palmer is a great kind of classic style shirt dress, so it's straight through the body, looks very, very practical. Looks great, of course, with that tie. I think a linen in this would be perfect. They've also got a really unique shirt dress if you're not wanting to do buttons or button through. It's called the Xanthi, and it's got lovely little pin tucks on the bodice. That is one I would love to make. I love that nice roomy style skirt, and the fact that you can do it with tie backs as well is brilliant. And it's got that kind of open style collar, but the V neck, so you don't need to worry about putting buttons or buttonholes through the Xanthi. They've got the Aeneas, which is a shirt style dress with a raglan sleeve, and that one is fabulous as a duster over jeans as well. We've got the classic style shirt dress with a short sleeve called the Monty. That Monty is a beautiful style, nice flap style pocket as well. They've got the Armadale, which we've made before. That's a nice fitted style shirt dress with the fit and flare. The thing I love about the Armadale, I think it was, there's quite a few people have made it in the past. So I know Alex Judge has loved this dress for a long time. We featured in our the Empress box back in March. Love that A-line or fit and flare style. I think you'd love the Armadale, and it's a really lovely make as well. Don't forget, a lot of the patterns from Style Like now have tutorials and pics and so along, so the instructions are really coming along nicely with their more detailed patterns. Now don't forget about the Love Notions Aria button down shirt. That's another fabulous option if you're wanting to have an option for a collar or collarless style pattern. That is a fabulous looking one. You've got a great size range on that, and of course Love Notions have got fantastic instructions to follow along there. I really like the look of that button through it, and I think that Deb from DB Designs may have made that one recently in the shirt from memory, so that's a great one to look to as well. If you're wanting a shirt dress that has no placket, no buttons, and you're wanting something a bit different, think about the Sewing Mason Patterns Atlas wrap dress. That has got a beautiful drape style effect to it. It's quite a bit on the shorter side, but I think it looks fantastic on whoever I've seen make it. It's got really unusual details. And a big congratulations to Jasmine, has just had her second baby, and yeah, she sounds like she's been very busy at the moment. So she's got some wonderful patterns there, definitely worth looking at. But the Atlas dress is one that I thought looked very unique. Having that kind of wrap style, but with the shirt collar, makes it really different. But it looks fabulous on. Another pattern design that I've been looking at is the Maker's Atelier, and they have a couple of really great style shirt dress options. Very simple and very easy wearing by the look of it, not too fitted. You've got the shirt dress option, which looks lovely and comfortable and easy wearing, and also the flip collar shirt dress. They look really beautiful. I love the way they've styled it with just a simple bold color, and it gives you that kind of feel for how it would look made in a nice linen maybe for summer, but perfect option if you're wanting something that's got a nice amount of ease through the body but still looks very classy on. The assembly line patterns have got the beautiful classic shirt dress pattern that gives you many different options for sleeves. You've got that nice fitted bust throughout, and that nice long line detail as well. So that one is a really nice style, and I love the fact that you've got different sleeve options there to maybe change it for different seasons as well. See assembly lines new patterns come out, I get really excited because I have got some fabulous, really basic easy wear style patterns, but they've got nice little details that make them beautiful to sew up and beautiful to wear too. Now, another great indie, maybe a bit lesser known pattern designer is Michelle Sews, and I know last year I bought her Effie shirt dress and haven't got around to making it, but the thing I liked about the Effie is that it's a nice straight line fitted through the body, but you've got the option for having the covered button placket as well, which is a different detail, and the nice shaped in tied waist. It looks not just beautiful in a nice more structured like a cotton or linen, but it looks lovely in a more drapey style viscose as well, so it really gives you the different look depending what you make it out of. That's what I love about shirt dresses. Now, Atelier Jupe have some fabulous patterns. I'm just about finished my Frida shirt, which I love, and I think it could be quite easily lengthened into a shirt dress. They've got the Tilda shirt dress pattern as well, not to forget. But yeah, very sort of similar to the Frida, but different on the bodice. The Frida has the more, the V bodice with the draping over the bust, and the Tilda is just more simple throughout the body. The patterns are wonderful. If you haven't made any before, I highly recommend Atelier Jupes for their finish, and the fit and the drafting of the patterns is wonderful. Sew to Grow, Lindsay, of course, the lovely Lindsay, I think is holidaying in Europe at the moment. She's got a fantastic pattern that I have raved about for years now. It's called the Sydney shirt or shirt dress. If you don't want to do button through, this is a fantastic option because you've got the fact that you can either have a collar or collarless, and also you can make it in a structured style, cotton, linen, or a nice soft viscose. And I've seen the soft viscose option without the collar, and it looks wonderful as well. I added a tie to my Sydney shirt dress. I made it probably about 3 years ago now in a nice cotton lawn. Love that pattern so much, but I really would like to revisit it and make the softer style, and by adding a tie on really just because it gives you a nice little dress to wear for summer. Of course, when the Donny was released from Friday Pattern Company, straight away it's very similar, the Donny, to the Sydney. The fact that it's a shirt style or shirt or blouse or dress. You know, if button plackets intimidate you, you want to try a shirt or shirt dress, definitely think about the Soda Grove Sydney. Still get that shirt feel, but without having to do buttons and buttonholes. So it's a more simplified style, but it gives you the same feel. So great patterns, both of them. One pattern that's been around for a long time now, it's more of a tunic style shirt dress, but one that I really would love to make. It's the Closet Core Cali shirt or shirt dress. And the tunic style gives you the option for the button placket, which is halfway through or buttoned all the way through, and a really lovely curved style hem and side splits. So yeah, a really great pattern. Endless options there for the Cali. Of course, you've got that sleeve expansion pack over on Closet Core Patterns. If you're wanting to do a long sleeve version, it'll give you details on how to do things like your buttons and button plackets there for the cuff detail as well. Another new pattern company, that is Seasons of East Patterns. Of course, everyone loves that summer in New York dress pattern, but the shirt dress style pattern I'm thinking about, Autumn in London dress. It's a beautiful fitted through fit and flare style shirt dress with a lovely puff sleeve, a little collar there as well, and it's got that nice fit through under the bust as well with the pleating details. So that one looks superb if you're wanting that nice fit and flare style. Maybe a nice simple breezy shirt dress for summer or autumn would be fantastic. You've got Sew Over It Patterns have got the Nicole dress, which is very similar, I would say, to that from looking to the Tilling the Buttons Lyra, but there's a few different details there as well, and it's got a nice roomy gathered style skirt there too. So that is another more roomy style shirt dress, but with a fitted bodice. We've got a new pattern from I Am Patterns that I'll be stocking in the next couple of weeks, and that's called the Marty dress. Now, I Am Patterns have got some fabulous shirt style patterns. There is the I Am Lucia, I think it is Lucia. Can't remember exactly now. There's a few different patterns. You've got the Artemis. There's also the I Am Patterns Marty dress. Now, the Marty has got 150 different shirt style options, so I'm dying to get hold of one. I love that look at that nice floaty gathered skirt, button through placket that goes right through, or you can just button it halfway through, have that mid style placket. It's got options for sleeveless. It's got so many different sleeve options, so many different skirt options, and so many different length options there. So 150 options for one pattern sounds like a really great versatile pattern. So looking forward to getting those in, but love the look of this pattern. And also congratulations to Blandine. I think she has had a little baby girl, which is fabulous as well. So there's so many different pattern designers at the moment having babies. So yes, they'll all be very busy, I would say. I'm going to show you a couple of big four patterns that I've had in my stash for a little while as well that I haven't made, but I think they look great. I've got if you don't want to have the button through style shirt style finish, this Simplicity 8983, it looks like a really nice tunic style pattern. That it's got like a mandarin style collar, or you can just put a regular style collar on as well. Different sleeve options. I'll show you the line drawings on that one too. It's got a really nice A-line detail with that kind of a dart, inverted dart at the front to give you that ease throughout the skirt. So that one looks fabulous. I've also got one that is a McCall's 8031. I think someone might have requested this one, or no, that was a different, it was a Josie one. This is the Alexis McCall's 8031. And this one's got that camp style collar, simple style skirt and button right through, but it's got darts. So that one looks great as well. And you can see from the line drawings, it gives you different options there for either having the fuller skirt or the straighter or A-line style skirt. This one was also suggested by Polly from the Sewing Edit, and it's the McCall's. This is the Josie. I think one of my lovely ladies suggested this. This is the 8030. So we've had a couple of people now suggesting this, saying it's a great shirt style pattern. And I think the thing that makes this a bit different is that kind of the bodice detail with that seam across just above the bust and having that gathered effect makes that really nice amount of ease that we all love through the body. But I really like the look of the longer style or midi style with the curved hem and side splits as well. So that might be one I might have to look at making for summer, because I've heard great things about this. And you know, as everyone knows, I'm not that I'm not a big 4 fan, I'm more of an indie pattern fan, and that is purely because of the fit. And I know I can make an indie pattern up as per the instructions, and it's going to fit my body really well. Whereas a lot of the big 4 patterns I struggle to get the fit right, especially around the shoulders and the body, unless I do a lot of grading. But that is one I will definitely be looking into making for this summer, the McCall's Josie 8030. So plenty of ideas there for you guys to go away and have a little think about. Don't forget, I'll be linking all these patterns in my description box as well. Instead of making notes throughout episodes, I usually always link patterns that I speak about. I'll also link things like fabric that I talk about as well. So it just makes it easy if you can just drop down that description box and you'll see everything we've spoken about here today. So love to hear your thoughts on what your favorite picks were there. Let me know. And of course, if you haven't mentioned your favorite shirt dress pattern in that last episode, pop it in the comments for this one as well, and that way people can read. And it's always nice to know something's been made in the past and worked well for somebody before you go ahead and start cutting that fabric up. Someone say that a pattern sews really well and fits really well. It really does kind of motivate you more, you know, to go ahead and make something and to kind of have a feeling that it's going to work out well for you, because as we all know, sewing takes a lot of time and it's a lot of work, and it's also a lot of planning. And if you're like me and you're always going through looking at patterns online, and maybe there's something in your mind that you've got a picture of and you can't find, it's great to know that things have worked well to give them a try yourself. There's one pattern I've got in mind, and I still am yet to find it. It's called the elusive pattern. I'm sure you've got one of those too, where you just dream up this pattern and you will look through the internet and never be able to find it. I'm wanting to do a fit and flare style shirt dress pattern, but I want quite a puff style sleeve and a smaller style collar. I've seen a lot of designer dresses in this pattern. They've made it up, but I've never seen a pattern for it. So let me know in the comments below if you've seen a pattern that looks like that. I think having the fitted bodice is one that I love the look of, and that flared out skirt. I think it's always beautiful, and it looks great with a belt as well, even a self fabric belt. So that's the pattern I'm looking for. If you guys know that pattern, I'll put a pic up of a dress that I've seen online, and if you can tell me that pattern, I will be really grateful, because I'm yet to find it. It's out there somewhere, so I'm sure that you guys have those elusive patterns that you've dreamed up as well. Thanks for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, a thumbs up would be really greatly appreciated. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you could come and jump aboard with us as well. And we do try and get episodes out at least twice a week to keep you all inspired for some wonderful sewing. Take care. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you all soon. Bye.